Smoke until a stupid state, stay until it's late. Sweet like chocolate cake, tart just like the shit I roll off paper plates. Search for sweet escape because inside I feel I'm dying slow. I tell you all that.
I don't need to be stoned to enjoy my time. I don't need to be high to be nasty with the rhymes. But I'm higher than an airline. Top fire, skinny up, I'm cold as fucking alpine. Thanks when combined, happiness is what I need to find. Cause otherwise.
What is going on, my dogs, man? Freaking A. I've been coming to you guys a lot lately and it's been making me really happy and I'm stoked on it. So this isn't an auction video. I got another review video and I like doing these because sometimes I get cool stuff and I just want to like show it to you guys and show you why it's cool or why I think it's cool at least, and maybe you can hate on me or you can agree with me or whatever else, dude. But I got this truck from a dealer friend of mine, and he wanted me to sell it and do a little review on it, and I've just been working with him a lot lately and he's a good dude. So I really appreciate everything he's been doing for the channel and for us in general, and I just kind of I'm stoked to be able to bring this to you guys. So this is a 1998 it's a Chevy, but it's a GMC 2500 Suburban, okay? But a lot of the Suburbans, obviously they're 1500s, you know what I'm saying, and they have the 5 lug axles. They're only half ton or a quarter ton or whatever. This is a 3/4 ton, and that's why it's got the 8 lug axles and it's a big block. And this truck is rad, dude. It really is. I got everything wet under there. This truck is a really, really rad truck. It's actually, I've just been driving it around. It's got 150,000 miles on it. And I've been driving it around for, I don't know, maybe 3 weeks now. And I've been slowly filming stuff and doing little review bits on it. And I'm telling you, man, like, you'd have to spend 100 grand to get something like this that's new. You know what I'm saying? Like a new Suburban with a big block, lifted like this from the factory with 3/4 ton axles. Like you're gonna spend some money to make something like this happen for you. And so I'm really like, it's really a pleasure to be able to get in this thing and do, like, this is the ultimate bro dozer. It really is. For one, it's big block 7.3 and 7.4 I believe, and it runs like a freaking top, dude. Yes, it guzzles gas, you know. It's kind of a really, you know, not necessarily the most efficient vehicle in the world, but it's got its purpose. Everything serves its purpose, you know. So I really love the two-tone paint on it, as you can see. Like I really do. The gold and the purple. It's not even necessarily a purple. It's like a burgundy, but I really do enjoy it. And yes, this is factory paint. Yes, the hood needs to be redone, but it's an unmolested truck, and so that is, you know what I'm saying. That's not even a big deal. You can fix that stuff. But everything else is in such good shape, you know. Like you open the interior, the front seats could be a little better. These are a little hard, but dude, if I was to keep this truck, I literally would name it Red Velvet. Like I would paint red velvet on the back, because that's what this thing makes me think of when I'm in here, you know. It's like a nice burgundy color, and all the carpets and everything are in really good shape. I vacuumed it all out when I first got it and cleaned it all up, but like, dude, 3rd row seating, red plush, everything's like plush, you know what I'm saying? And it's such a nice truck to drive around in. It really is. Overall, and it's crazy to me that factory, this is how it came, you know what I'm saying? This truck is really comfortable, you know what I'm saying? It has a road presence that's like nothing else that I own, because everything else that I own is a car, obviously. But when you're in this thing, you just feel untouchable, you know. It feels like this is like the great, like this would be a great SUV for bugging out, dude. If shit hit the fan in the world and you had to throw your guns in here and you were rolling out, dude, this would be the truck that you want, you know. It comes factory. Like, this is a factory tire size. I can't remember exactly if those are factory wheels, but I know it's damn close. And yeah, the interior is pretty much, it's an unmolested truck. That's kind of why the paint could be a little better, you know. And the interior, yes, it's got its wear spots, but overall it's all there. Everything's in really good shape, you know. And the frame's rust free. It's a rust free Florida truck. And so those are, I mean, it's got a lot of benefits as well as, you know, things that need to repair. So it's like, yes, the truck does need paint. You know, it could be cleaned up a little bit, but I honestly like it the way it sits. It's an unmolested factory truck. You know, you don't find them like this anymore, man. You really don't. I've seen really clean examples going for $14,000 on eBay, if you can believe it. Like 14 grand. See, this is like the worst part, is the driver's seat. 14 grand for this thing, dude. Insane. Insane. And they were worth it, if you ask me. You couldn't buy another big block truck from the factory for anything close to 14 grand. You couldn't buy something new that could do what this thing can do for 14 grand, hands down. And these OBS Chevys, like these K-Series Chevys, are just getting harder and harder to find. They've all just gone to shit, you know? They've all just disintegrated in life. People just beat them up real good. So to find even a survivor truck like this is just, it's next level, dude. It really is. And it's been quite the treat to drive around in it. Like, look where we are right now, you know? I can't take my car on the beach. You know, I mean, I guess I could drive it out here. I'd probably get stuck. Maybe, I don't really know. But either way, there's so many things about this truck that make me love it, you know? And it's just really boils down to the drivability of it, the usability of it, everything that it brings to your life, you know? Having this thing, you could tow stuff with it. You can just move your whole family around town in style in it, too. I was literally driving, you know, I was driving through our town, literally in this thing, and we pulled up next to a dude in a K1500, right? And he looked at, and my windows were down, and he looked up at me and he goes, "Big block?" I'm like, "Yup." And he goes, "I already knew." Sick, bro. Pulls off, freaking floors it, you know, in his small block, dude. And I was like, hell yeah, brother, you know? I really loved this thing. I really do. Overall, I just think this is a great truck. And I think that Chevy, you know, they hit the nail right on the head with all the K-Series. My dream ride after this, I've always wanted a the 3500, a dually. You know, like it would be nice to have a quad cab, you know, dually, and then slam it and lay a frame with that thing. But I don't know. I always will have a soft spot for OBS Chevys. We're just trucking, dude. Literally, I swear to God, too, I can't help but like put on Metallica when I'm driving this thing around, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna put rap music on, you know, and country music ain't my thing. So Metallica, brother, you know. Agnostic front. We're putting on some old school hardcore, some New York hardcore. We're putting on some the roots, brother. That's the way it's got to go. And I just drive around going, "Oh hell yeah, oh hell yeah," in this thing. I can't even. It just changes my whole persona, dude. I'm telling you. When I drive my BMW around, it's like I'm just a douche, you know, in a blue BMW. Like, oh, look at this douche. When I drive this thing around, I'm like, look at this douche, in this freaking big ass truck that's annoying. And that's exactly what the purpose of it is. Straight up. You know, overall, I just think that this car it's really great. It really is. It's such a nice truck to drive around in. Yes, it's old. Yes, it squeaks. Yes, it's a 98. It's freaking 23 years old, you know? But beyond that, like, there's a reason why it still rolls down the road at 23 years old, you know, and with minimal freaking maintenance and such. It's because these things are tanks, dude. This car is awesome. I've really enjoyed driving it around, you know, while I've had it. And I think that overall, you know, you'd be hard pressed to replace this thing nowadays. You know, you really would be. It'd be hard to freaking come across another one. At least a new truck that'd be able to do everything that this, I mean, not necessarily be able to do everything, but just have all the charm that this one does. It's just so sick, man. Red Velvet's going down in freaking history. That's what I would name this truck if I did keep it. It would be named Red Velvet, just due to the interior overall. There's one of the dirt bikes back there that I'm going to sell. But yeah, man, honestly, this truck is for sale too. And I'm gonna kind of do a little breakdown on the outside of this thing, but this truck is for sale. If you or anybody else that you know would be interested in it, just give me a, you know, shoot me a DM, hit me up on Instagram or whatever else, or just drop a comment down below and I'll try to get back to you guys. And like I said, it is a 99 with 155,000 miles on it, or 98, excuse me, 155,000 miles on it. And it's a GMC Suburban 2500 with the 3/4 ton axles and the big block 7.4. So it's really, like I said, and I've been driving this thing, I probably put 1,000 miles on this thing, just freaking tooting it all around town. And it's been great. It's never let me down, been nice and reliable. And it's definitely been a treat. So yes, it needs paint, yes, it needs a few things, you know, it's not perfect, but a perfect ones are going for freaking 15 grand right now on eBay. So there you go. So price adjustment accordingly, you know. Thank you very much. thanks for freaking watching the rest of this thing. This was actually this was a fun video to make. And yeah, I really love doing these reviews. I do, just because I get cool stuff sometimes, and hopefully I'll be getting cool stuff more often here. And I just love showing you guys. I love bringing it to you. So like I said, this truck is for sale, and you know, it's I really love it, dude. I don't want to sell this thing for nothing. I really don't. But it's only worth what it's worth, you know. So if you are interested, or you know somebody that'd be interested, drop me a comment, drop me a DM, send me some information, or hit me up on Instagram, whatever, dude, and we'll work something out. You know, I'd love for it to go to A, a viewer, but also B, to, you know, an enthusiast, somebody who's gonna enjoy it, man. So yeah, that's it. That's it. Stand up another one. We're out of here. Freaking hey, peace out, my dogs. You know how it goes. Get your merch, Auction Dog, or theauctiondog.com. Check that out. Check out the merch. We got cool merch. It's got cool stuff on it with cool things. And yeah, man, thank you very much.